Welcome back, my little recusants, to another episode of our Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix 100% guide. We've just finished off in Olympus, and now we are going to make our way over to the Port Royal. Talk after this cutscene. So we have arrived on the rampart. Port Royal is in a bit of disarray. And we're going to just make a quick save, adjust our abilities, and then remember that magic is so important for this world because of all the cursed pirates. But as it happens, the cursed pirates after this visit are never going to appear again. But we're going to equip our lovely new Magnet Burst, a brand new aerial finisher that gives a little magnet effect, which is quite good.
Jack!
Zola, some assistance?
That's Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Will you leave a mate to perish?
Aye, aye.
So we have to defeat all of the pirates again, and once again, even with our now more improved magic, we can take care of these guys much easier. And Magnet Burst again, proving quite useful, giving that little draw-in effect, but it also counts as magic damage, so also very useful. And unfortunately, with the organization's meddling, it seems that they have interfered with the Aztec Gold. Those pirates were cursed. I thought we'd seen the last of the curse of the Aztec Gold. What gives? Some scallywag must have taken the treasure. Oh, I see. That is a wise choice. I have a pirate mate. And then Elizabeth comes in. Elizabeth? Some sticky business is afoot, I fear. Wait, Jack, I need your help. The cursed pirates have returned, and Will had to find out why, so he went to the Isle de Murta to check on the Aztec treasure. But I fear something has happened, so you have to take me to him. Aye, there it is. You won't be wanting him rescued. Sail to the island and take on cursed pirates? Well, if any lass could. Are you sure he's in trouble? No, not certain, but he's been gone too long. I want to go and check on him. I can't just sit and wait. Please, Jack, take me to him. I see no profit in it for me. I shall reward you, of course, and you do owe well. He has saved your life once before. So, I'm very ambitious. But there's no way I'm reaching that puzzle piece without flight, basically. I don't have the high hops to do it either, so we'll have to come back to Port Royal once we've gotten more in the way of movement abilities. But we're now on the Black Pearl itself, and again I'm being teased with a lovely puzzle piece that I cannot reach, unfortunately. A few failed jumps coming and going, but there is a lovely puzzle piece to the back of the captain's wheel, and there's another puzzle piece on the table where Elizabeth dined with Barbossa. And we hit a quick save, and we're going to go talk to Jack to make our way to the Isle de Murta. And as per usual, whenever we go on a boat journey, we get harangued by the pirates. So we're going to collect our daylight puzzle piece while we're here. And using our magnet burst to great effect. And then our Fira to amazing effect as well. Magic is so good in this world. We're getting free ethers. It's absolutely it's amazing. And everything is just going up in a disco inferno. I'm gonna stop for a little cutscene, but I will talk to you once it's over. We do manage to rescue Will.
Interceptor off the starboard bow!
Will! Stop that, Jack! We've got to rescue him! Will! Wake up!
Elizabeth,
What happened?
the medallions, and the stone chest. Someone's taken them. Next thing I knew, we were attacked. But I couldn't see who it was. His face was shrouded in a black hood.
The organization.
We found a way out of the cave. But the villains sent a horde of terrible creatures after us. I've never seen their likes before. I think I'm the only one who made it back to the ship.
Will!
Elizabeth, I feel rather...
Our turn, guys.
You'd best go prepared. We've no idea what's out there.
Pardon me, lads and lass, but your captain will have no monsters today. Thank you. We're turning for home.
Just like that?
Just like that.
So, yeah, Jack is acting strange. And we're gonna have to quickly hit save and make our way out on deck to be confronted by the organization.
Don't remember inviting you.
So it was the organization. We'll handle this. Huh?
The darkness of men's hearts, drawn to these cursed medallions, and this heartless, a veritable maelstrom of avarice. I wonder, are they worthy to serve Organization 13?
And you want an answer now?
Precisely.
So, Luxlord is after challenging us with a heartless, but the interesting thing about this heartless is it has all the weaknesses of this world to match. And I'm just going to tell you now, because I don't do it. I don't do it for the actual big boss fight. Is you need to have shortcutted Thunder. Thunder or Blizzard. Because this guy needs to be damaged with Blizzard to kind of lock him in place for a future boss fight. But he does have all the weaknesses to magic, so you can capitalize that on by attacking with Thunders to stun him, or attacking with Blizzard or Fire. It'll do lots and lots of damage. But this fight with the Grim Reaper is not meant to be challenging. This is kind of the like precursor to like, oh, this is kind of how he does. He teleports a lot. And he does a little side swing. It's not that difficult. And then you see, oh, do I just go into drive form? Feels like a waste when we only have like 1 bar of HP left, but we would get our MP back at least. Oh, careful, Sora. Come on. One more aerial finisher. Let's go. Ah, Sora. And Thunder. We get an amazing aerial combo modifier, the horizontal slash. We're going to definitely equip that. But I am going to have to pause for another cutscene because Luke's Lord plays dirty.
Not over yet.
Throw him overboard.
Aye, aye.
Holly!
Excuse me?
Barley?
It's a bit of a pirate's code. Anyone who invokes parley must not be harmed till negotiations are complete.
This is no time for rules.
True. But as we're honorable pirates, we should always stick to the code. Alright, you. Out with it.
I surrender the chest with my humblest apologies.
Rather accommodating of you, mate. And for that you want...
Just a few souvenirs. For the memories.
Huh?
Oh no! We can't stop the curse unless we got all the medallions!
Our friend's about to learn what it means to cross a pirate.
Oh.
Sora, Donald, Goofy, it's yours.
Fire!
You stole a medallion again?
Were I only that fortunate.
So, how come you're all skeleton-y?
Perhaps I got a touch of something from that monster what attacked us. Yet, was the skin resting right on you three?
'Cause we're not greedy. What are you looking at?
That still doesn't solve the mystery.
Gorge, maybe the reason we're all okay is because we're not from this world.
You must be different yours.
Yeah. We're always just passing through. Wonder when we'll see home again.
Sora.
Just kidding you. Lucky we didn't get cursed, huh?
Quit yammering, mates. We've got to find ourselves a ship that'll float.
So Jack has been cursed because
Okay.
Liflord has divvied out the Aztec coins to different nobodies. We're going to have to hunt those down. We're after getting our final summon of the game though. Very exciting. We're after getting Peter Pan, which now has our summons at Stitch, Genie, Peter Pan, and Chicken Little. And now that we have all four, we will be able to level our summon gauge up to level 7. We will do that shortly after this world, basically. But definitely equipping horizontal slash, a very useful ability. Just going through and seeing what else we can add. There might be like something to give Goofy a bit of a AP boost so he can equip more abilities. So now we could look at giving him damage control, which could be very, very useful. And then maybe give him item boost as well to make his potions more effective, or give him Goofy Tornado to help increase his sustainability at like stunning everything. And yeah. It's here that I just wish I shortcutted Thunder. Thunder is a much more useful spell. when dealing with the upcoming boss fight. But basically, this new chip graveyard area has lots of very useful treasure chests and puzzle pieces. This is the last area of the Pirates World, so we can kind of Mickey Mouse seal everything, bar that one puzzle piece that is just completely out of reach. But we do get the king recipe needed for Goofy to craft his ultimate weapon. So I believe we got the queen recipe in Land of Dragons with the Emperor, and now we're after getting the king recipe here in Pirates.
Back off.
So super useful. Oh, Donald, you're not doing damage, my boy. And yet, Goofy locking and loading up with those potions, helping all Donald out. And again, we're just gonna have to check, and it's like, oh, we seem to be missing a treasure chest. But there's only 3 more to find, so all things going well, we shouldn't be able to, we shouldn't miss them, basically. And one of the reasons for that, guys, is I actually think like this area is actually like the back end of the map, technically speaking. We technically enter from the front end, it's just the cutscene loaded us into this area, so I don't actually believe we're missing anything. I just was being conscientious and double checking, you know, something could be camouflaged into the background set dressing. But we now get to see nobody harboring the Aztec Gold.
A medallion! Get it!
So we now have to retrieve the medallion from the nobody. We can begin a game, and it basically revolves around lining up the O into the section that we're linked in with. And then it can stun them, drop us lots of money, and allow us to take it out to collect the medallion.
Three more to go.
How do you know?
A pirate must have a keen eye, else he won't be sailing free for very long. Savvy?
What? What's that?
Ahoy, mateys!
Ridiculous imitation, and yet I'm flattered.
So our quest continues. We're after getting another new map, which is great. Jack, what happened? This is horrible. But who's to blame for it? It certainly isn't Elizabeth. It's Organization 13. They're the ones behind it all. Wonder where they went. The hooded man took the pirates and the creatures with him. In some sort of strange hole, I saw them leave from inside the captain's stateroom. Didn't occur to you to fight them then, mate? I'm no fool, I knew that I was no match for them. That I believe. Sora, I think we need your help. Got it. First, let's find all the missing medallions, otherwise the curse can't be broken and the creatures will remain in their undead state. Once again, I was fruitlessly trying to do the double jump to capture that. And we do have to go back to the graveyard area. And in this area where we fought the nobody, there's actually another gambler nobody holding on to a lovely medallion. And this map zone actually has the remaining treasure chests and puzzle pieces that we need. So let's do a quick little explore for an AP boost, which is lovely. We'll always take those. The double jump really just, like, aside from glide, the double jump really capitalizes Sora's movement something fierce. Now we did get the meteor staff for Donald. It's one of the rare Donald and Goofy weapons that have an ability attached. So for Donald, the meteor staff grants Thunder Boost. So you can actually make Donald into quite a powerful DPS mage by giving him bonus accessories that we'll create in a little bit that allow him to also have extra thunder boosts, you know, equipped, which is basically amplifying his magic output by like an additional near 80%, which by late game is pretty powerful magic stats, so, you know, it's all pretty good. Once again, just checking in on our old treasures and checking in on our puzzle pieces. There's just so much collecting, guys, needing to be done. And now, because we're unlocking organization members, that updates the character links, which updates on every single world map. So that's why all the worlds were flashing with a new, because it had updated the character links. And then we just have, you know, Zaldin was in Beast Castle, and so on and so forth. You will be seeing that now that the worlds are finished, it'll have things like mushroom number 3 challenge, mushroom number 5 challenge, mushroom number 6 challenge. And we will get those different mushrooms. We're obviously using the Agrabah mushroom to grind out our levels in Valor, etc. But we do eventually have to defeat those enemies and actually defeat them within a certain time limit or goal in mind. So that will be a whole, you know, undertaking in and of itself, and it is tied to a trophy. We have to appease all of the mushrooms, the mushroom 13, and get their high scores to not only obviously fulfill the journal qualifications, but it's a completely separate individual trophy on its own, which is a good thing. I'm going to equip our Thunder Boost staff, and I am just going to look through and just see, okay, Goofy's having potions and high potions, but what I neglect to check on is looking at the stock here, right? I neglect to take into account that there's only 8 potions, and when your whole crew are using up potions here, there, and everywhere, it's going to be a tough, out situation. But this final nobody in this area will give us our third of 4 medallions.
It's over.
The only other one is on Ile de Mert itself. So we are going to have to go to the island itself and make our way and fight off the nobody. Oh, thanks guys with all your hot potioning. Just Blizzard, Sora. Just Blizzard past reasons. Why are we? Oh, sorry, these were magic. That's why. Ignore me. I was right. The music is such a good battle theme, though. Like you can like time everything with like an aerial dive for like the swelling of the violins. It's great.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just have to go to the top of this area, get back on the shipperoo, and go to Ile de Mert for the last medallion. We're getting a nice amount of double EXP here, though. So, you know, 2 enemies, 1,000 experience, it's not bad at all. And we're getting good money, which, again, we're definitely going to need to be using that money to buy ourselves some more potions, because Donald used to be throwing them like they're free confetti at a wedding. And it's like, guys, they're expensive. Don't just waste all that good money, all that good healing energy when like the only one that needs to live here is me, you know. So again, making just the quickest of quick saves. What we're going to do next, guys, is we actually saw an absent silhouette over in Ile de Mert the last time. And we're now actually strong enough to take on that boss enemy, because we have Raflera. And Raflera is actually, like, bloody well decent in terms of a spell. We have another amount of enemies to defeat again. But listen, it's really good EXP, and I'm not going to say no to Sora having more strength, more AP, more defense, a new ability. What I will say is Sora gets better abilities through plot progression. It's one of the reasons why a level 1 run is possible. Because, you know, in Kingdom Hearts 1, it was the case where if Sora, you know, was at level 1, he wouldn't get things like Scan, he wouldn't get things like anything. Whereas at least with the get bonuses, Sora will have Scan, Sora will have aerial recovery, Sora will have, you know, certain abilities. He won't have second chance or once more. And that was another thing in Kingdom Hearts 1 that like Sora was desperately lacking. But at least he'll have something in Kingdom Hearts 2, you know? So we're going to just make a quick save. And we're going to take on Larxene, the savage nymph herself. So, Larxene's whole gimmick is, 1, she shoots lots of lightning, and 2, she likes to duplicate herself. So she still does tons of damage, but because she attacks so frantically, we can activate Reflect really quickly, and so long as Donald and Goofy have, you know, potions, they can keep Sora alive and he can keep reflecting through the damage. If you manage to knock Larxene into the air when she's a clone, you can do a reaction command to merge her and then punish with a bunch of other attacks. Now, she does end up using her ultimate move here, and all we can do is just stay in the air and just do our best to, like, not die. Hopping into limit form, we can just use our like limit attacks, limit magic, and with one more good landed Sonic Rave, we'll finish up this boss fight. But that's been this episode. We're going to finish up here after this. I've been the RPG Recusant, and please leave a like and a comment if you've enjoyed the episode, and we'll chat to you at the next episode when we finish up Port Royal. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good one.